Hello everyone, I am going to be doing a freezer meal workshop today, and today's is the smoky sweet barbecue ribs. I just decided I'm going to do these one day at a time and just kind of extend the videos out. So for this one, you need to have 2 racks of baby back pork ribs cut into sections of 4 to 6 ribs, which I do have the ribs. Then you need 1 tablespoon of perfect pork rib seasoning. So that would be this perfect pork rib seasoning. So that's 1 tablespoon. So I am going to put that into the bowl. So I just measured onto the spoon. I mean, a little bit of extra is not going to hurt. So mix that in. The next thing is 1 tablespoon of onion, herb, and garlic seasoning. So a tablespoon of that, which is really flavorful. And then 1 tablespoon of the mustard and brown sugar mustard rub and seasoning. Looks like I've already done. Nope, I did not. Okay. Just do a tablespoon like so. Let me get the camera more centered onto what I'm doing here so you can see what I'm doing. So just a bit of the more of the seasoning. Pardon me for this, I'm very new to video making. So the next one is a tablespoon of the Oso garlic, which I do have some up on my counter here. So it's going to be a very garlicky dish. You will get some Oso garlic with your with the freezer meal workshop. The next thing I need is a 1/4 cup of orange juice, which is this. So I'm just going to pour it in and measure it out to be 1/4 cup. Pardon me, this is also new to me. So that's roughly 1/4 cup. So you're combining all these into the mixing bowl. So that's the 1/4 cup of the orange juice. Next up is a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, which I have to open the brown sugar. I had to go out and buy some because I don't keep any in the house. So I just need to cut this open. Just bear with me here. So I'm going to do this over the dish. It does require 1/4 cup. Roughly. And into the bowl that goes. So it's all in the bowl here now. So that there, just stand it up for a minute. Okay. And so I've got the pork rub, I've got the onion, also garlic, yeah, I got all those. So now I just need 1/4 cup of the grilling sauce, which I have to open up because it's another one that comes with the kits when you order them. You get a lot of good stuff with these kits, so it's well worth doing these freezer meal kits, and it feeds up to 10 people. Or up to 10 people, and you get a lot of meals out of it. You get at least 4 to 6 meals out of it, so it'll go for a long time for you. Okay, and then just open that up. And a 1/4 cup of this. So there we go. Mix it into the bowl. Okay. Then you just mix it together. Just give it a good little mix. And you have to mix it very well. Then the next step is, which you should have this done before the workshop, 2 racks of baby back ribs cut into sections of 4 to 6. So I will do that on. I will pause the video and then we'll carry on once I've got that going. So just mix this very well. I'm just going to pause the video while I go get the ribs ready. Okay, and I am back. So what we have to do is mix in some of the sauce into the ribs and gently massage it in. So I'm just going to pour some of the sauce in. So it just goes down onto the ribs. Down onto the ribs. I did 3 big ribs. So you pour it in. You can pour it in. I just am spooning it in, but you can pour it in too. It's a very messy job, but it's a lot of fun. And these are all going to end up going into the freezer. So that's one. That's one. So you just rub it into the ribs. And you can do down the other side and do the same thing. And do the exact same thing down the other side. If you get it on the bag, that's okay, because you can wipe the bag down before it goes into your freezer. That's one. You work it into the ribs. Give it a good pounding into the ribs. Then you can carry on to the next bag, which I'm going to cheat on this one and do it a little bit differently. And there. And just pour it in onto the ribs. And you just work it into the ribs. It'll go down both sides, so it'll be on both sides. So do that for that one too as well. And then for the third one, you just pour in the rest. You can do, they say 4 to 6, but I think 3 big ribs is enough for now. And then I'll do the same on the other side, pour in. And that'll be the end of the seasoning. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to do the pork ribs recipe. I'm going to call it quits on this one, and the next video will be up and running in the next few days once I figure out what I'm going to make next. Have a great day, everyone.